Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of how to use the new chess shops that'll be released in the 0.975.7 version of HyperConomy. So to set up a new chess shop, all you have to do is put a chest on the ground in front of a solid block, not sand or gravel. Place a sign above the chest and write the word chess shop. Then you'll see it changes color, and when you open it, you'll see there's this new row of control buttons. So say I want to add some items to the shop. You can do that just by dragging and dropping. You can continue to edit your inventory below as normal. So drag and drop that up here. And you can also hold shift, which will transfer the whole stack. Now if you want to remove it, because this appears as a virtual inventory, you can't just take it. You have to click or shift click. So click removes one, right click removes the whole stack, same with shift click. And so I'll go ahead and add some more items to this. You can also add custom items. So this is a stick that I just renamed to custom item. And this item is not in HyperConomy, but the chess shop will still accept it and you can trade with it. Let's add some of these. And then, so if you want to configure your shop, there's this little button at the bottom right that says configure items. Click that, and then the next step is to select which item you want to configure. So this button also, you can edit all the items at the same time. So let's change glass. You click glass and you can see that it only shows the glass box because that's what we're editing. So if we want to increase the price, it's this button here. You can see it's going up. Decrease the price is this button. It'll go down. And then if you want to increase or decrease the price by a larger increment, you can click this, and then you'll go to 10 or 100 or less. You can go down to fractions of a dollar, so 20.1, etc. And then if you want to only edit the buy or the sell price, let's go ahead and just edit the sell price. Say we want to let it sell for less. And then you can also change the trade mode, so that means you could set it up so somebody can only sell to the shop or they can only buy it from the shop. So right now they can only be sold to the chest, right now they can only be bought from the chest. It's pretty intuitive. So when you're done configuring this item, you can click exit. Then if you want to see what the shop will look like to another person, click this little preview shop button. You can hover over the items. So you can see that we lowered the sell price of glass. The stick is working. And there's a little notice here you'll see. It says other players will not see this bottom row. So this will not be here for anyone who's actually looking at your shop. So say we want to edit the price of all the items. You can click this select all, and this will show you what it's going to be. It basically takes the settings of the first item in the chest. So let's go ahead and increase the buy price by 1 and just see what happens. So you can see it set the buy price to be the same. It did not change the sell price. You can do that by going back into the configure, select all, and then let's change the sell price once. Oh, we need to change this. So you got the sell to chest price, and then we can change it. Now they're all going to be the same. You can also change the trade mode for all the items. Then let's check again. You can see they're all the same now. Other things you can do, you can also delete the shop. It gives you a little confirmation. And other than that, there's a new command. So it's the HC chest shop command. And there are a few useful things you can do. So I'd recommend using HCCS for short. And then you can do list, which is going to show me where all of my chess shops are in the world. I've got these two here. You can also change the lines on the shop. So let's set one of the lines. Line 1 is going to be the second line on the sign because you can't edit the first one. And this does let you use color code, so let's just pick, I'll say test line. What did I do? Oh, I got a extra letter. There we go. So you can see it changed that line there, and you can do that as many times as you like. Another useful command for administrators is the set owner. And you have to be looking at the chest to use these commands. So let's change the owner to another player. I made a test account. So you can see that it changed that third line to test, which you can remove if you want. So once we have a shop that's owned by somebody else, let's go ahead and make this one owned by test as well. Then we can go shopping. So you can see at the top it says the player's name, and if we hover over the items you can see what they're configured to allow. You can see that you can only sell lapis, you can only buy this red glazed terracotta, and the rest you can buy and sell. So let's try buying some. You can see at the top it says bought it for 20. Let's buy a whole stack. Hold shift and click. Bought that for 11.80. Say we want to sell it back, you can just drag and drop. Sold that for 160. And one interesting thing is, say you want to try to sell this. You can see that it only allows you to buy. It'll say you can't sell that, and it'll reject the item. For lapis, it's not going to let you buy it. Can't buy that because it's a sell-only item. And then you can see after we buy all of an item from the chest, you can't put it back in the chest. The idea is that you can only buy or sell items that are in the chest. Otherwise, you could just sell all of your junk to this player and they couldn't do anything about it. And of course, the chest shops are protected, so if you try to break it, it's not going to let you. You can also disable the plugin, and it's still not going to let you do anything to it. It also prevents you from opening it when it's disabled, even in your own chest shop, because of how they work. And I think that's about it. If you find any issues, let me know on Spigot or Bucket.